This is the amazing story of a child waiting for a transplant and a vision of the Virgin Mary with the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Little James Smith celebrates 2 birthdays, his real birthday and the day of the miracle that saved his life, thanks to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. The Smith family, devout Catholics, lived in Virginia, in the United States. In 2010, they were expecting their 3rd child, James, but the pregnancy was difficult. When Ann Smith was 28 weeks pregnant, a normal ultrasound showed a serious problem with the baby's heart that would make his heart stop working. It was a really scary time, Ann said. The doctors told us he would die before February, before he was even born. We had to do something. We couldn't just let him die, Ann remembers. Ann, a teacher at a Catholic school, says that all of a sudden, 500 children were praying every day. The school community, along with friends and family all over the world, prayed for James. A group of mothers also got together every week to pray for him. On March 21, 2011, James was born by C-section and was baptized right away. Soon after he was born, James' sister Cecilia had a dream that changed everything. Cecilia, who was 9 years old, was very worried about her brother. One night she had a surprise visitor in her dreams. In the dream, my mom and I were at the park, says Cecilia. I looked up at the clouds and saw Jesus' face. Then in the dream, the Virgin Mary took the place of Cecilia's mother. Mary told her that she would touch her little brother's heart. Instead of a real heart, a drawing of a heart appeared and turned into the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Mary's eyes glowed with a golden light. Don't be afraid, Mary told her. Your little brother will be okay. That dream made the family's faith even stronger, and a few days later James had a complicated open-heart surgery. When Anne saw him after the operation, the little boy was very pale. It was terrible to see him so sick, says Anne, who knew the doctors were right. James needed a new heart. I started praying for the right heart at the right time, remembers Anne, who prayed every day with her rosary next to her son in the hospital, in a room dedicated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. By the end of June, James was very weak. Anne, desperate, knelt in a church near the hospital and asked God for help. I'm here, and I'm leaving it in your hands, she remembered crying out to God. You know what I want. I'm giving it to you. Just 2 days later, on June 29th, during the Feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, Anne got the call she'd been waiting for. They had a heart for James. The transplant went well, and he got better really quickly, so fast that James went home within a month. On July 1st, 2011, the Feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, James celebrated his 2nd birthday, a symbol of a miracle that only the Sacred Heart of Jesus could do.